featherweight bout at 145. Couple of debuting fighters that are ready to show their stuff as professionals. Travis Floyd coming in from the ATL X3 Sports, taking on Elvis Shakhbazyan, debuting from Black House MMA in Glendale, California. That's how bad Elvis Shakhbazyan wants it. Shakhbazyan versus Floyd, featherweights at 145 in our co-main event here in Nashville at Valor Underground. Let's bring out the fighters. Here's our man, Jeff Hobbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is now your co-main event of the evening. It's contested in the featherweight division and scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 142.6 pounds. He makes his professional debut here tonight. He represents X3 Sports, straight from the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's hear it for Travis Floyd.
Travis Floyd, X3 Sports in Atlanta. How about this for a fast track, guys? Travis Floyd debuted as an amateur in MMA in March of this year. He's already had 4 fights and turned pro.
All right.
Whoa. 2-2 as an amateur. Had a win over Tyler Barber in that first amateur bout. Then beat Wasim Quasini in his next bout a month later. Then a month later lost to Nadim Kadak via armbar in the first round. Lost to Timothy Curitin in his next bout a month later, last month in the second round via TKO, and decided to turn pro. Started wrestling 3 months ago as a white belt. Worked with Kelly Davis, Jared Gooden, as the 34-year-old Travis Floyd from Atlanta, and he'll be opposed.
They might know something we don't. Maybe they know something we don't.
Let's see. All right.
He's probably ready to get paid.
Hey, I hear that.
That's when you're 34, you're speeding that process up. Back to Jeff.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 145.8 pounds. He is also making his professional debut here tonight. He's from Black House MMA out of Glendale, California. You couldn't think of a better name for Tennessee. This is Elvis Shakhbazyan.
Elvis Shakhbazyan, represented by that Ruby Sports Management Group. And they've been lobbying hard to be a part of a event that was match made by Valor Fighting Challenge. We've got it for you here at Valor Underground. Been wanting to make that debut, struggled to find fights. And so a little different path for Elvis Shakhbazyan, who's making his way to the inspection zone right now. Shakhbazyan started as an amateur in 2015, and that was a loss to Alec Killebrew. Then defeated Frank Risolte in 2018. Again in 2018, a win over Elijah Larkin. It's the last time he's had an official fight, unless he's had some that weren't reported. 2018 is the last time he's got an official fight. He's making the move as a pro. 2-1 as an amateur and a debut. So both of these guys, not a long track record of being in the cage. What do you think about that, Ronnie?
COVID will do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID pandemic, you know what I'm saying?
Especially in California. That was a tougher deal to get fights up there.
Maybe they know something we don't, like I said. That I wouldn't suggest that, but maybe it'll end up being a good idea.
And we mentioned Floyd. He's going to be cornered by, I mentioned Jared Gooden. He is here and cornering Floyd. And Floyd is a confident guy. That's part of his move. Shakhbazyan, grinder, wrestler, has a wrestling background, and finally has an opponent to match up with him here in this one. We take a look at the tail of the tape between these two, as Travis Floyd, 34 years old, Elvis Shakhbazyan, 27. So Shakhbazyan, 7 years younger. Both fighters at 5'8". Both fighters making their pro debut with limited amateur experience. Floyd weighed in at 142.6 for this featherweight bout at 145. Shakhbazyan at 145.8. Floyd in the black trunks, blue glove tape. Shakhbazyan black trunks, red glove tape. Caleb Miller, our referee. We're underway. 3 5-minute rounds. Featherweights at 145. Co-main event in Nashville.
I'll tell you, they both move fast.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, sag. Not bad.
Shakhbazyan quickly on top.
Yeah, man. He looks really comfortable on top right now.
Everybody remembers that we also had Travis Floyd is from the same gym that we just had a main event. Nathan Williams fought Demir in that main event, and that's the same gym Travis Floyd is out of.
Yep. The Bosnian barn cat, Demir Ferhat-Begovic.
Yeah, maybe he's doing really well in the gym because he does train at a good gym.
Yeah.
So.
Minute gone by in round number 1 here at our co-main event. Valor Underground in Nashville. Vince Ferrara, UFC's Ronnie Lawrence. Valor light heavyweight champion Torres Finney. Your crew cage side. Little knee to the backside.
Giving up his back.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he didn't.
That looked like it was on his head.
That's 5 points on the scorecards right there.
See that in the WWE.
He's immediately holding the wrist, too.
Oh,
He's not going anywhere right now.
My goodness. That.
Kenny Omega from AEW's like, that's my move.
Do anybody remember Kurt Angle? Like,
Yeah.
good Lord.
Man.
And he's got the back. Now he's starting to look. He's seeking the choke in.
Yeah, he's already got it halfway there.
I
Looks
think
like
this
it's
is
in.
over. I
Oh,
think this is
he's
over.
cranking it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
I think he's
over.
about to tap.
It's
Tap.
up. He's,
Oh, man.
oh,
I
Did
thought
he?
he did.
I thought he
He
did.
let him out on purpose. Oh, he hipped in hard, didn't he?
Oh,
I really thought he had that
I
choke in.
thought he had it in. Oh, that
Oh.
elbow.
Oh, man.
That didn't look like it felt
It's,
good.
it's starting to be. If this isn't over.
I don't think this is going to change either. I think he's going to stay on top.
Yeah. Oh, really good punch from on top.
Floyd is, oh, man.
Oh, he got to just wrench
He's-
really
Yeah,
hard.
he needs to crank that face.
Just crank really
Oh,
hard.
man.
He's tough. Travis Floyd is tough. He's fighting.
I feel
really
like
good.
here in like 2-3 fights he finishes that choke. I think he just didn't transition well in those chokes right there
Shakhbazyan's had the
because he's really good
advantage.
at like everywhere else. Like
Yeah, I agree with you, right? Oh,
Oh,
another
man,
good
big
elbow.
Goodness.
I mean, he's ahead of him every step of the way, just giving them a way to go. And then as he goes there, he's like, "Let me grab your wrist. Let me
Yeah.
force you down. I'm gonna give you. You gotta give me your back. You gotta give me mount."
Had the hooks in.
Yeah, I mean, he's showing a really good display.
If he would just unload on these like punches. or
If
something.
if he let, oh, okay, way to build up. You got to turn your back to the cage and get that whizzer.
We're liking what they're seeing from Travis Floyd.
Seeing a lot of fight out of Floyd.
Yeah, he's staying nice and calm too.
Yeah.
For all them fights lately might have paid off. He's probably gonna attack that risk again. Nope, he's just gonna force him down.
The losses were both submission losses for Floyd. Win by split decision and another one by TKO in the first round. So he's had a little bit of everything. Right now, though, he has been controlled for most of this first round. Past Floyd.
Yeah, he looks lost here a little bit.
2 minutes ago, I would have never thought we saw the end of this round.
Yeah, me either.
Hasn't really been able to get anything offensive, but he's been able to stay alive. Has Travis Floyd.
It's always interesting in seeing how the second's going to go after a first round like that.
Yeah.
Like, you would assume it's just going to be the same, but people get tired and people
We
get
saw
hit.
it early today. We saw domination, and we saw one guy get tired. He got
Yep.
finished in the second.
So Torres, take us through this replay here.
I mean, I'm a guy all about slams. I'm a guy all about takedowns. I'm a big-time wrestler. But, man, what Shakhbazyan did right here is just a back-to-belly suplex
Yep.
right here. Boom! On the back of
mean-
his neck. Oh, my. I don't know. I'm telling you, Travis Floyd, you're a tough brother. I don't know how he stayed in this. That rear naked choke hooks in.
I mean, that's in. I don't know. I can't see the angle of the camera. Maybe it was just on his chin and he's tough.
For a minute, we thought he tapped that.
Yeah, I really did. That's why I thought he let go on purpose, and then they just kept fighting.
I don't know, man. This is all round one. It goes to Elvis Shakhbazyan.
He doesn't look tired though. He's losing, but he definitely doesn't look gassed out.
Yeah, he looks.
He looks calm. It's freaking me out. Like, I'd be concerned. I'd be like, I need to do something else.
Man.
All right, waiting to get everybody out. We're underway in round number 2. Co-main event, Nashville Valor Underground. Featherweight bout 3 5-minute rounds is what we're scheduled for. Great to have you with us live on pay-per-view.
Good body shot.
Yeah,
He's moving around a lot better in the second.
he is. He has to.
Stop the takedown. Oh, you could see. Oh, another attempt at a
Oh.
takedown. Could we
Just
be
back
seeing
out.
a
Just
change?
back out. Yep, smart.
Wow.
No. Get out of there.
Yeah, he's taking the bait.
Oh, he hurt him with a body shot. It looked like.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
It looks like he's Did you see what he got hit with that hurt him?
Yeah, it hurt him. He got if he keeps the onslaught, he can get the finish.
Wow.
It's a big
He
shot.
has to. He's constantly punching. We could see a finish.
And he needs to hip in and let it go.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
right
can see
there.
a finish. Oh,
Oh.
another good one. What a!
All he's got to do is just keep doing it.
He has to keep going. See, I think what helped
Up. He's in there. He's okay. Whizzer
Really-
hard.
really deep double. Now going to a
Yeah,
single.
he's okay.
Nice job by Elvis to get back up.
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, not being a little bit more aggressive on the ground from Travis. I think that gave Elvis some time to like regather his breath,
Yeah.
regather some of his energy now to explode up. But I think Elvis is slightly gassed right now.
He's not looking great because he would have finished this already.
in the
This
first
takedown
round.
in the first round.
Well, a little bit of survival mode, though. This is kind of
Oh, he's trying to force it. He actually might get it though. He looks like he's got his hands locked right here.
Got his legs tight together.
he completes the takedown.
Travis got to move.
That was just an error on Floyd because he didn't chain wrestle him. He literally forced an outside single and then just grabbed both legs.
Just grab both legs.
Yeah.
Like you said, he should have really got deep in that underhook,
Yeah.
or could have got that wizard with his back
Uh-huh.
to the cage.
His head, he could have pushed on the head too, and maybe got a quarter Nelson because his head was low in the beginning.
Yeah.
But instead, he's on his back.
He need to get his back to the cage.
Yep.
Well, Floyd had such a big flurry, and
Yeah, he was looking really good. I just don't know how his experience level is in this position.
you don't want to be in the position of being on your back
Yeah.
after that flurry. 'Cause
He's holding the overhook right now, which
Like
it's not going to get you anywhere.
if Floyd can get up now and create some offense,
Right.
he can win
He
this
could-
round.
yeah, for sure.
Like Shakhbazyan is probably going to win it because of just this top pressure right here.
Right. But is that right? Because there's always that debate: is significant strikes versus.
I think he lost the
control.
round, but judges usually remember what happened at the end of the round. Like
That's true.
the last 2 minutes is usually the most important.
Yep, that's true. Oh, really good punch. That might have stunned him.
I don't
shots
think
in
he
the
likes it.
Man,
What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
I think
Oh.
I think he thought he got hit in the
His
back of the
his
head.
foot got stuck in his waistband.
Oh,
Like his
really?
toe got stuck. Yeah. He was actually nice about it. He told him, "Hey, his foot's stuck." He's trying to tell him and getting punched in the side of the face. Oh, this is not good.
Oh, crucifix position.
See, when they get in positions like this, it looks like two totally just different level of fighter.
Yeah, it does.
But in the striking, it kind of goes the other way.
And it shocks me because, Shakhbazyan has had opportunities to finish
Yeah,
this.
he does. I don't know if it's an energy thing. Maybe he's trying to save energy. Maybe he just doesn't realize it. Because if you go pro at 2-1, you do have some experience that you need to gain.
Yeah, it's true.
So Floyd up to his feet, final minute of round number 2, but still stuck up against the cage.
He needs to just little foot trip, just a little smack of the ankle.
And another good thing you were saying about turning pro at 2-1, you don't get those 15-minute rounds. You don't get those 15-minute fights.
You don't.
They're 9.
And I kind of missed the 3-minute rounds because I used to laugh. Being tired wasn't even possible.
Elvis's last amateur bout did go the distance, but you're right, it was only 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And his first loss was in the 3rd round. His first win was in the 1st round. So
He's definitely showing a showcase of a high-level skills. He's just making some errors that if he fights anybody of worth, it's really going to cost him while he's winning a fight.
Yeah, that's true.
well, Shakhbazyan is all ready because he's going the distance in the 2nd round. 2 5-minute rounds. That means this is the longest fight that he's been in.
And
his
hey,
career.
Way to turn around around that you were looking like you might get finished.
Yep. And obviously the deep waters, that's the case for Travis Floyd as well.
Yeah.
He went the distance one time, and now he's completed 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Because he didn't look tired after the first. Looks like he's breathing a little hard after the second.
Breathing a little bit heavy.
Yeah, looks like he's a little labored.
Taurus, here's his replay. Take us through here.
Well, see, now, this is the part here.
That might have hurt him in the sternum.
Oh, yeah, because he dropped it. Yep.
He might, he probably just wasn't breathing. He probably relaxed and got punched right in the sweet spot because it didn't look that hard.
And that's the thing. That's the part when Floyd, that's come with experience. He should have found a way to try his best to pass guard, get the side control.
Even if he just would have put a shin and a thigh and got 3/4 mount or half guard, and literally just not stop punching, he probably would have finished him.
They would have stopped it because of no defense.
Yeah, just because he wasn't moving, he was shelling. And he probably was under there having trouble breathing for almost a minute and a half.
I really believe that was Floyd's best opportunity to win. Hopefully we'll see something different coming out of this 3rd, but I thought it was his best opportunity.
So how would you guys score that round? Who would you give it to?
Oh, I think Floyd won, but I would say barely, but I think they gave it to I think they gave it to Sebastian, I think so.
All right, so it could very well be 1-1, could be 2-0, and we're underway in the 3rd and final round.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Shakhbazyan doesn't look comfortable at all. But hey,
Shakhbazyan knows one thing. If I get him down, I can keep him down.
pretty much.
Shots to the ear of
You know what?
Elvis.
Might as well just keep hitting him in the ears.
Those are not some soft shots.
Yeah, they're actually pretty decently hard. He's going to get it. Yep, there's the wrist. He's going to suck him under. Boom. He's not going anywhere for a little bit now. He's got, there you go. If you showed Floyd a few adjustments, I think he's definitely, this fight would be close because he's still in it.
Good job turning. Good job by Floyd.
He's going to get him.
He got to get those underhooks in. He got to get a underhook.
And he needs to hit a belly whizzer or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that demoralizes a wrestler.
I think it's just, I just don't think he knows what to do when he gets in there.
He doesn't.
Minute 30
He doesn't know to funk roll or to maybe, he just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And now you got to exert a whole lot of energy just to get back to your feet.
Yeah, that's the problem.
When he probably needs to win this round.
Because it takes him about a whole minute to get up. So if you
Right.
take him down 5 times, that's the round.
And the judges are scoring that.
Yeah, right
their
now, Floyd's going to lose this fight. Gonna keep riding him.
Elvis has got one of his logos tearing off of his shorts.
He's gonna, yep, right back to the double.
Dang.
He
Really
just-
good wrestling and transition by Elvis
Yeah.
Shakhbazyan. You know, no credit taken away from him in this.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
I mean, he literally, it's worked 3 times in a row, so why would you stop?
yeah. He's doing what he has to do to win, especially in a pro debut.
Mhm.
Travis Floyd, I mean, he has a lot of potential. He just got to, train more, taking up.
You know, for both of them only having like what it looks like limited amateur experience, I'm impressed certain ways by both a lot. But
Big time.
Shakhbazyan obviously has like the most important aspect of MMA, which is wrestling.
Yes. And where Floyd, it shows that he doesn't know enough. Like,
Yeah, like because I see so much talent when like he's still there.
he's still there. He's toughness.
Well, Floyd admitted in the pre-fight interview he started wrestling 3 months ago.
You know, if he's telling the truth, I'm impressed by a couple of his defenses.
3 months of only wrestling with what college wrestlers, you say?
Right.
I mean, hey, you can't learn wrestling in a few months.
You just
takes,
can't.
It takes years.
My MMA wrestling's solid, but when I get on the mat with a guy that wrestled all through college and we start doing referee position,
It is
oh
different.
man, it's a tough practice. And I got an ego, so I'm trying to win.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
nice. He's gonna get him again. Oh, he just a little crossface maybe.
Cross face, underhook.
Yeah, way to collapse the feet too. And he's not giving up. He is really trying to get up.
Boy, Elvis just grinding on
He is.
Floyd.
Excellent excellent third round by him.
Really putting an exclamation point for the judges.
And we can't forget that suplex he hit.
30 seconds left in this fight. Corner wanting some urgency from Floyd, but man, it is tough at this point in the 15th minute of the fight when he's never gone beyond 9 in his career.
I mean, he's not letting the underhooks go. He's
And that's the end of the fight. Wow.
with the right, the right matchups. That kid's got he's definitely got some potential.
He
That
does.
was a really good, really good control.
That was your true striker versus
Yeah, it was.
grappler.
Yeah.
And I thought in the second that the striker was starting to really be able to keep it away, but nope.
Satoris, take us to this replay here.
I mean, this is just a rinse and repeat. We saw the entire fight from
Yeah.
Shakhbazyan. Just the constant takedown, on the cage. I mean, give him credit. I mean, I think the highlight of the fight was the belly to back suplex.
Yeah.
And Shakhbazyan, give in his credit, he had chances to finish this in the first round.
Yeah.
But so did Floyd in the second.
A great thing though for both of them, but definitely for Shakhbazyan, like as in he got to fight for 15 minutes with the talent I'm seeing out of him and the skill level. It might have been better that he had to go the distance tonight on the grand scheme of things of his journey. Because if he would have finished him in the first, he probably wouldn't be able to go back and look at a couple things that he did wrong.
Well, think about what we were talking about. And both of these guys had very limited amateur
Yeah.
experience. Now, just like that, you got 15 minutes of cage time.
Yeah.
That's pros.
Unfortunately, I think Floyd got an L out of it, but
Right.
that doesn't mean he's going to keep getting L's.
Right.
I mean, if he fights guys like that good with what I'm seeing, then he's definitely going to become more L's than W's.
Well, and just like a lot of guys these days are well-rounded, he's going to have to continue to really work on that.
Which
on
I
the
hate to
wrestling
see
game.
because
Yeah.
I see toughness, I see grit, I see heart, I see natural ability. I just see someone that might have went pro a tad bit too early.
Yeah.
Hopefully they take care of him and he works on that wrestling.
Well, you guys mentioned it, wanting to get paid and make it a profession. You kind of understand that. at 34 years old. All right, let's make it
For
official.
sure.
We go to our man, Jeff Hobbs.
29-28. 30-27 and 30-27. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Elvis Shakhbazyan.
It's like one of them did give Floyd one of probably that second
Probably the
round.
second round. One of the judges did give him the second round.
That one was a really tough round to call because he almost finished him, but then like got absolutely dominated again once they started wrestling.
And that was his best chance.
Yeah.
That was his best chance.
That I would hate to be a judge on that round.
That shows you how much grappling is taken into account. You know?
Yeah, I feel like much as I love striking and comfort striking, I think grappling is the most important part of fighting.
You see some emotion from Elvis Shakhbazyan there, coming over from California as he wins his pro debut. Good outing by both of those guys, but
For sure, it was a good fight.
Elvis has been lobbying to try to get his pro debut in. I'm sure in California, opening back up from COVID has been tough. And he finally came to Valor Underground in Nashville to get that pro debut. Here's Jeff with our winner.
So emotional right now. Everybody understand what you put yourself through to do this. You want to do this for a living. This is something that you want to do, and you left your country to come here to pursue a dream. Is that what's going through your head right now during this first professional victory?
Yeah, I was looking, my manager Steve, looking for 2 years for professional debut fight, but every time something happened, and then after like bad surgery come back, you know, and I'm appreciated to Travis Floyd, who take it fight with me. Thanks so much him. And I wanna dedicate this fight first to Jesus Christ, my God, who helped me and through all my life. And I want to dedicate this fight for my grandma, who passed out like 2 years ago. And thank you so much, all my training partners in Black House, all the coaches, Alliance training team. Thank you so much, everybody who, even haters, they make me stronger mentally and everything, you know, who like jealous me or something. That's like every time make you a better fighter in your mentally, in your heart, everything. Thank you so much, all the crowds here, all the Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much. I love your city.
I'm going to tell you, when I got Elvis here off the airplane, he looked around at Nashville and said, "It reminds me of Moscow."
Yeah, I like all people here, you know. They're very nice.
Absolutely, the nicest people in the country. We love Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much, Elvis.
Nice job by Elvis Shakhbazyan, our winner in our co-main event.